President Biden is coming to Baltimore next week. It is his first visit since taking office in January.
The White House says he will meet with the CEOs of Johnson & Johnson and work Wednesday at Emergent Biosolutions in East Baltimore. That's the facility making the one-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Hello, everybody. I'm Denise Koch.
And I'm Max McGee. This comes as Maryland and dozens of other states are making progress in the fight against the coronavirus.
So let's take a look at the latest numbers. Maryland recorded 913 new infections in the last day. 8 more people have died. Now, overall, hospitalizations are down and the positivity rate remains under 3.5%.
WJZ investigator Mike Helgren is live at Baltimore City Hall, where they're paying tribute to COVID-19 victims tonight. Mike, what can you tell us?
Max, Denise, they will light the dome here at City Hall in amber to pay tribute to those who've lost their lives to COVID-19 over the past year. And the governor plans to speak at 6:15 tonight.
No parent should have to walk behind their child going to the morgue.
7,748 people have died in Maryland since the pandemic began.
We have to remember they are family members, friends and neighbors. They are people that will never be able to celebrate holidays, birthdays.
Today marks 1 year since Governor Hogan announced Maryland's first COVID-19 cases at a State House press conference.
In all 3 of these cases, the virus was contracted during overseas travel.
Lives have changed dramatically since then, but there is hope. 16% of Marylanders have now received at least 1 shot of vaccine. This was the line of cars waiting at the Six Flags mass vaccination site this week. People are desperate to get that vaccine, with a slow rollout due to supply and concerns about equity.
So we have our pharmacists here.
Congressman Dutch Ruppersberger toured a vaccination center at Northwest Hospital in Randallstown and met with healthcare workers.
We're going to beat this thing because we've got to crush it. And when we crush it, we also have to be ready to move forward and to keep doing and living our lives the way we did before.
Throughout the pandemic, Baltimore's Johns Hopkins University has been keeping track of infections worldwide.
I think it's important to recognize there's still lots that we need to learn about this disease. There's a lot of attention now being focused on trying to understand what the long-term impacts of COVID are going to be.
Despite the scarcity of vaccine doses, the state has continued to open up mass vaccination sites, including one in southern Maryland today. Reporting live at Baltimore City Hall, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
Mike, thank you. A ban on adult entertainment in Baltimore City was lifted just an hour ago. At 3 p.m., strip clubs were allowed to resume live entertainment. Now, previously, some were allowed to operate only as restaurants. The reopening was agreed to several days after the owner of the Penthouse Club in Baltimore sued the city over COVID regulations that were keeping his club closed.